I recently saw the Netflix Ancient Apocalypse writer Graham Hancock speaking at London's Royal Geographical Society and have posted some previous videos on this. Here, in my latest video from the event, he explains the Younger Dryas, which was a phenomenon which saw glacial conditions return following a period of gradual warming after the last glacial maximum. The event, which took place at the end of the Pleistocene epoch and preceded the warmer Holocene, is central to Hancock's belief in the destruction of his theorised lost advanced Ice Age civilization.
At that time, its sea level was 400 feet lower than it is today. So, after that last glacial maximum, the world began slowly to warm up, and then suddenly, 12,800 years ago, temperatures just rocketed down to as cold as they were at the peak of the last ice age. And they stayed cold for 1,200 years, and then they rocketed up again 11,600 years ago. What could explain this bizarre climatic episode? An episode that led to the extinction of all the Ice Age megafauna. The mammoths, the mastodons, the saber-toothed tigers, the woolly rhinos, the giant sloths, they all went extinct during the Younger Dryas. Massive extinctions in North America and in South America, as well as in Europe. We require a worldwide explanation for this. North America was at the epicenter of a sustained global cataclysm. Remember that line in the soil that marks the KT event, the dinosaur extinction event? There's exactly the same line in the soil relating to the Younger Dryas. And this line in the soil contains exactly the same impact proxies that originally led the Alvarez father and son team to conclude that the dinosaurs had been made extinct by a cosmic impact. And I'm not going to read these papers out, I'm just going to whiz through them because I want to show you that this has been a sustained effort by a major team of scientists over a large number of years to get this evidence before the public. It's all in the form of impact proxies. Their argument is that the larger objects fell on the North American ice cap, but that there were airbursts all over the planet, as far east as Syria, for example. And these impact proxies that are documented in these papers, all in peer-reviewed scientific journals, speak to a major event round about 12,800 years ago. And by about 2014, the evidence for that event had been found in this enormous area all over North America, into Greenland, and over into Europe and as far east as Syria here. And then further work was done. We start seeing papers from 2018. We're finding that the evidence for the impacts goes south, actually into the Antarctic, into the Taylor Valley in Antarctica. So the scale of this disaster, as more evidence comes in, just looks bigger and bigger and bigger. In Chile, for example. And here's Abu Huraira, very important site within about 100 miles of Göbekli Tepe. There was a massive airburst there about 12,800 years ago at the beginning of the Younger Dryas. And this is interesting because I debated with Michael Shermer, the skeptic editor of Skeptic magazine, on the Joe Rogan show back in 2017, where he strongly opposed my arguments about the Younger Dryas impact hypothesis. But looking at the Abu Huraira evidence, he was kind enough to say that he needed to adjust his prior views.
There will be more highlights from the controversial theories Graham Hancock outlined during the event, and a complete roundup on this channel, where I will explain my thoughts on the overarching theory and the lecture in London. But for now, that's it for this video. Don't forget to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe. And you can also support the channel on Subscribestar via the link in the description. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.